Welcome to Kodiak. We're going to do another installation of this old flintlock.
Flintlock. Why do you get up so close?
I like to be up
They don't
close.
want to see us that close.
Jenna and I have been working out here all day long in this little old shop we got. And it's cold out here. We're up here in the wilds of Alaska and it's cold. That's why I'm sitting out here with a down jacket on.
He swears by down.
I tell you, I've had 500 pounds of wool. Nothing beats down. Keep it dry. You got to have something bright. If it gets wet, baby, you're out of the game up here. Keep this wool dry.
That's hard to do here.
Keep down dry. With respect to Scotsmen everywhere, there ain't any wool to match it. That's stone cold fact. That ain't what we're here to talk about. What we're talking about is Jen and I have started our flintlock. Now y'all know we've rifled the barrel and all the mysteries, and I've been bringing her along, and I'm
just scoot
dragging
that.
her and
Let's
dragging
show
her and
them.
dragging her.
Just a quick glance in the operating room.
The operating room, you can see it back there on the patients laying out. And I want you to see this picture here. All y'all know this picture. I know you do. If you've ever seen the Foxfire books, this is that old Bean rifle that Charlie Bean worked on. It had the snapped wrist. Well, this is what we're cutting towards. We're cutting up the East Texas Special. That's what we're working on.
We're also going to work on you not being like this the whole time.
East Tennessee. What did I say? East Texas? See, that's what happens when you're out here in the bushes, okay?
Not Texas.
Not Texas. Tennessee. Okay. Now, we're getting ready to show you a very, very controversial piece of equipment. It's the truth, Jen. Most whole hunting bags never have a short starter in them. They never have a short starter. Now, if all you're going to do is hunt and jimmy whack around, shoot British folks and stuff like that, you're probably okay pushing the ball in with your thumb.
We
But
don't actually condone shooting anyone.
No, we don't shoot anybody. To the best of my knowledge, I've never shot anybody.
Peaceful people.
Peaceful people. But if you're getting a shooting match with me, you better have a tight ball and patch combination, or I'm gonna beat you.
I don't know. You're awful squirrely these days.
No, I'm not. I'm rock steady,
I'm
honey.
steely-eyed.
I tell you, steely-eyed mountaineer. When it comes time, bet on black. That's my thing, boys. I tell you, bet on black. Now, I don't
Johnny
shoot
Walker
much
Black.
anymore, but you bet on black. When I take the field, bet on black.
Isn't that one of the whiskey labels? Black label?
I don't know
no,
about
blue
whiskey.
label.
We're
red label.
Baptists. We're not alcoholics, okay?
No, but Johnny Walker, the labels. I just
That's
meant.
Scotch. Okay,
That's
now
the same thing as whiskey.
it's blended whiskey. Give me that thing a minute. Okay, now this is a controversial piece of equipment. This is a short starter.
This is beautiful.
Old hunting bags never have one of these in them. Did they not use it? I don't know. I guarantee you if there's in a target match, somebody's looking for something to drive a ball down the barrel. We made this out of an old piece of wood that we had.
Careful with it over there.
Jenna wanted to use old pieces of wood come out of the old carpet rifling machine. So the board that they used for a flat thing to hold it, I cut about a little piece sliver off of it, and we made this little short starter.
Yeah, look how
And
cool.
guess what it is? It's white
Woo!
oak. I didn't know what it was until I got in there and looked at
Turned
it.
out really good.
Then I thought maybe this was red, but it's white oak. That is a piece of white oak. It's 175 years old. So Jenna's got her little short starter now for her rifle. Of course, and you know how you use these. You put them up here on top like this. Then you hit it with your hand, this little short stub. What's that little snub do, Jen? That little snub pushes the ball down in. Then you take
I
your
was going to answer.
what? Then you take your big Herschel House knife. What do you do then?
Cut the patch.
Cut the patch. Then push it down with that other one.
Magic.
Then you get your ramrod out. Okay?
Wouldn't you like to think that the carpers are like smiling about this somewhere? Wouldn't you like to think?
I'd like to think they are. I don't know. They're probably so mad about all the bad licks I've hit that they probably disown me.
Yeah, but I haven't.
Well, you just ain't been at it long enough. Anybody that's been at it long enough has made a lot of mistakes. She just ain't been at it long enough, right? But she's got something cool. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to bring flintlocks to
Gee,
America.
Christmas.
We're trying to bring it to America, everywhere. We think every home ought to have a flintlock, okay? That's our motto. If you don't have a flintlock, you need to be looking for a flintlock. Well, to do that, we need for more people to see these and to see what's going on, because we're just inching our way along. You all seen
Plus,
this crazy stuff.
I never knew that this was going to be a passion of mine either. So if you see it, you might actually get into it and really enjoy it. This is the best part of my whole day.
Thank you, Herschel.
I know, and I'm lucky enough to actually have somebody that can teach me. But what's also really cool is most people that are in the craft want to teach you.
You know, that's true. I can only think of a handful of people my whole life that didn't want to tell you or show you. You know, Jen's right. Most people in muzzleloading are very, very generous with their time, okay? So if you know somebody, then you go down and ask them to help you. But in
It's
order,
going to die out. It's going to be gone.
it's going to die out and be gone. That's right. You got All Thumbs here. She's trying to make a rifle. Lord have mercy. If I was dead and gone, I don't know. I don't know what it.
I wouldn't be the first one to try to shoot it.
I don't know what it looked like.
Would you?
I don't know. I've built some horrible looking things. When I first started out, you wasn't sure which end the ball was going to come out of, hardly. But Jen's going to show you something cool that we're going to start us a contest here to try to boost the numbers of folks that seeing these flintlock rifles. And Vanna will explain it to you.
Okay, let me get it here. So whenever we started making our knives, we were trying to come up with a name. And anytime I would try to do something or start a knife, I would ask my dad if it was good, and he would say, "It's not awful bad." And that made me so mad. I was like, "But I think it's better. I think it's good." Well, it's not awful. And so we came up with Alaskan Awfuls. And so I didn't draw it up, but I came up with kind of all the elements that I wanted to be in our logo. And I gave it to somebody here in Kodiak that does design, Marina Thomas, who did a great job. And so this is actually my personal sweatshirt. I've wore it quite a bit. And so on this is actually my dad. When he was younger, he had a red beard. Now it's all gray, and so outhouse, red beard. There's actually a JW on this hat, and this is bear everywhere. And so this is kind of cool to where we live.
Over in Kodiak, there's a bear around every corner.
What
Jim,
is
we
it
got
like?
A bear here.
A bear for every what is it for people?
One bear for every 3 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
and
right.
So this is kind of our logo.
And
We
they
got
all
this-
vote Democrat.
we got this knife up here. It turned out really, really good. So there's only like 4 of these in the whole world. I don't even think you have one, do you? No, he's not
I don't
really.
wear logos.
He don't wear logos. So we're going to do a little contest. If you share this video, then next week we're going to take everybody that shares the video, draw it out, and send somebody a t-shirt or like a baseball type shirt, whichever one that you choose. You can let us know your size, and then we'll send it out to you.
No 4X.
No, no 4X.
No.
It's rude. Okay, so share our video. Two-Ton Terry.
Two-Ton Terry. No. No.
Share our video, and then you'll go into the drawing, which again, there's 4 of them, and I have 2. My best friend has the other, and I think the Kellys, so I guess there's really 5. Anyway, anything else you can think of?
We went to circus when I was a boy. The fat man was in there. We went in. My cousin, Richard Mann, he asked him, he said, "Will you stand up?" He said, "I will for $5. Of course, we didn't have $5.
Would you have given it to him if you
I
did?
told him, I said, "Dude, if you stand up and fall on us, we won't be able to get you off of us." He weighed 700 pounds. I told Dick, I said, "For God's sake, don't get him up." I said, "If he falls, we can't, me and Dick together didn't weigh 200 pounds. It would have killed both of us."
Would you have given it to him if you would have had it, though?
I
see him
wouldn't.
to see
Dick's the
him
one who wants to see him stand up. I was tired of looking already. I was wanting out of there. It was a nasty place. I wanted out of there.
Whatever.
Fact, though. It's a true story.
All right. So next week, what's the plan for next week? We'll have maybe some more work on our rifle.
Yeah, we're working on our rifle. We're inching it along. We're inching it. And we're trying to still make a few knives. And I know some of you keep calling, "Well, where's my knife? Where's my knife?" We're trying. We're trying. Now, we got a week off. We've mission shut down for spring break.
I
Of course,
don't.
we don't have any money. We can't go anywhere.
Sick
And if we-
folks don't stop.
Huh?
Sick folks,
Sick
don't,
folks don't stop. And even if we did have money, you can't go anywhere on this island, and there's nothing to buy. So we're just sitting around here.
Stacking it up in coffee cans.
Huh? What? What about coffee
I
cans?
said we'll just stack our money up in coffee cans. It
Coffee
was just
cans.
it was
That's
just a
right.
joke.
That's
Some of my heroes do that. We won't tell you who you are. We won't say who you are, but some of my heroes put their money in coffee cans. So if you're watching this, you know.
We'll see you.